Welcome to this explainer. Look, getting young people to actually care about financial literacy has traditionally been a huge uphill battle. But what if there was an exact, repeatable formula to change that? A structure so engaging that it completely hooks a demographic notorious for having, well, a pretty short attention span. That's exactly what we're going to unpack today. The viral blueprint for how teens start investing today.
It's a notoriously tough crowd, right? I mean, if you just throw dry financial definitions at a teenager, you're going to lose them in seconds. The distractions are endless. But one massively successful financial creator, Mark Tilbury, actually figured out the exact psychological blueprint to keep them hooked. He didn't just share tips. He took boring financial advice and completely gamified it into an actionable roadmap.
So here is our roadmap for today. We're dissecting this step by step. 1. The time machine hook. 2. The gamified structure. 3. Translating finance to keen speak. 4. Contrarian truth bombs. And 5. The mathematical climax. Let's dive right in.
Starting off with Section 1, the time machine hook, focusing on psychological mastery.
Look, before you can teach anyone anything, you absolutely have to earn their attention in that first 60 seconds. You've got to give them a reason to stick around. Tilbury opens with this massive, bold promise. This is going to create future millionaires. Boom! Right away, you establish sky-high stakes. You're not just offering casual advice, you're promising a literal life transformation. It creates this irresistible curiosity loop that commands their undivided attention.
And what's so genius here is that it captures two totally distinct demographics at the exact same time. For teens, this hook tells them they're about to get a massive, unfair advantage. A cheat code, basically, that their friends don't have yet. But it doesn't leave older viewers out in the cold either. It tells adults to use the content as a checklist to catch up and fix past financial mistakes. It is just a brilliant way to maximize the audience right from the jump.
Moving on to Section 2, the gamified structure, an age-based timeline.
This blueprint completely abandons traditional, boring lists. Instead of a random brain dump of tips, it transforms the learning journey into a highly structured roadmap by age. So you start at age 13 with Quest 1. Age 15 is Quest 2, all the way up to 18 and beyond. By doing this, it creates a powerful leveling up experience. Viewers stay intensely engaged because they want to know the milestone for their specific age group, just like unlocking a new level in a video game.
Throughout these milestones, the creator weaves in really specific personal anecdotes, like sharing stories about his son, Curtis, or the ups and downs of starting his first radio control model shop. It grounds these high-level concepts in reality. Plus, when it comes to monetization, the script smartly treats sponsor integrations as seamless mentorship advice. Gen Z can spot a fake ad from a mile away, so framing a sponsor as a genuine tool from a mentor feels natural, not like an annoying interruption.
Which brings us to Section 3, translating finance to teen speak, pop culture and gaming metaphors.
You simply can't talk about amortization or asset diversification with a younger audience and expect them to care. You have to speak their language. Instead of a dry textbook definition, an emergency fund is instantly recognizable when you frame it as a shield potion on Fortnite. Suddenly, it isn't boring accounting. It's a vital item that protects your game from taking direct damage when something unexpected happens. It's the exact same thing with credit scores. Trying to explain FICO metrics to a 15-year-old is tedious. But defining a credit score as an Uber rating for money, that clicks immediately. They instantly get that it's a track record of your reputation. If your rating drops because you're irresponsible, you're not getting the ride, or in this case, the loan. It's brilliant because it uses mental models they already deeply understand.
Now for Section 4, Contrarian truth bombs, challenging outdated wisdom.
Once the audience is hooked and they actually get the terminology, the blueprint drops what it calls contrarian truth bombs to keep retention high. Instead of pushing that tired old advice to just save your money, the creator boldly tells them to stash it for investing. It challenges the status quo, arguing that just holding cash is actually a losing game because of inflation. It shifts their entire mindset from passive saving to aggressively building real wealth.
It also totally shatters the "you must go to university" narrative. It points out that traditional university can actually be a scam for certain degrees, and instead aggressively champions debt-free paths like apprenticeships. This positions the creator as a truth teller, someone who's fiercely looking out for the viewer's best interests, rather than just echoing what their parents or teachers say.
All right, heading into Section 5, the mathematical climax, the cost of waiting.
You've given them the roadmap and the terminology, but now you need urgency.
The narrative drives the point home by zeroing in on one specific factor: 10 years. It highlights the massive, frankly terrifying difference between starting your investments at age 18 versus waiting just one extra decade until age 28. It turns a conceptual warning into a very looming, very real threat.
Using a compelling mathematical proof visually laid out on a chart, it demonstrates this devastating cost of waiting. The gap in wealth potential between the 18-year-old who starts today and the 28-year-old who waits is astronomical. It leaves the viewer completely stunned. The math does absolutely all the heavy lifting here to convince the audience that procrastination is incredibly expensive.
This whole powerful ending relies on the snowball effect analogy, proving mathematically why taking action today is absolutely non-negotiable. The earlier that snowball starts rolling down the hill, the more momentum it gains. The viewer leaves with this profound understanding that time is their ultimate asset.
Finally, our bonus section, customizing the blueprint, adapting the master script prompt.
What is so incredibly fascinating about this blueprint is that it's not just for finance. You can map this exact framework to almost any niche. If you teach tech, map the timeline to age 14 for Python, age 16 for a Discord bot, and age 18 to start on Upwork. Guiding fitness beginners? Shift it to months. Month 1 for diet and squats, month 3 for progressive overload, and month 6 for a cut. The underlying rules, hooking the viewer, gamifying the progress, using relatable metaphors, remain exactly the same.
By combining that powerful time machine hook, an age-based progression, gaming metaphors, and a hard-hitting mathematical climax, you have the ultimate master blueprint to make boring subjects unforgettable. So I leave you with this question to ponder. What complex topic will you gamify and translate for the next generation using this exact framework? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I'll catch you in the next one.